Hey everyone, Martin here. Yeah, basically I'm recording because I thought that uh, regular like videos like this, a raw video like this, is what's becoming one of the last modes that can distinguish real person from AI. And yeah, I'm pretty sick of the AI in the social media, as probably a lot of you. So yeah, I decided that I will just record things like that raw and I'll publish them and fuck it. Sandy yesterday on X helped me realize that yeah, I should be more apologetically me basically. It will be also easier for me to just talk about all what I'm doing instead of writing separate posts. Not sure if anyone will actually look at that or see this video or watch it, but yeah, still, at least I'll have some, um, you know, some mark that I did it. Yeah, I'm working on many things, as you know, overall. Um, WP multi-tool, all of that stuff. Like recently, this why my website sucks. Meanwhile, I'm doing some SEO work for uh, all of my projects, which I'm just checking now if it's picking up. It is slowly. Um, but there is a couple of projects I have never told you about. I never told anyone. So first of all, there is this um, game that I started making 2 days ago, and which ended up being some kind of a Terraria clone. Um, I dropped it in a way, like it's online. I'll post a link for it, but I'm not really happy with how it works. So I dropped this idea, and um, mainly because it turned out that I, AI is not good at some of the things. You probably are aware as well, but these things that AI is not good at is design, games, and there was a third one, but I didn't remember. But yeah, designing games are generally like nothing. QA. So AI often tells you that you did something and go check it, and you check it, and fucked up. So and making games combine all of these three things. So I got more annoyed than had any progress. So yeah, that's about games. And one more thing I'm working on, or I have worked on in the past few days, is playing with Andrej Karpathys Outer Research, which is a method of working with AIs. It's kind of like Ralph Loop, but a bit different. Is that you just basically give some number, some goal for AI to get to, and you ask it to run research to get to as high as possible. So, for example, now I'm building a tool that will help me get pixel perfect designs to HTML, because that's one of the things that currently is not really working for me. So if you have a Figma design or website or an image, and you want AI to code the pixel perfect version with HTML and CSS of this design, it doesn't really work. And it gets to 80%, likeliness, and stops. And there is a very high diminishing returns afterward. So now I'm trying a couple of things to to get it closer to 90 or to 100%, using these methods. So using the Karpathys Outer
James
Research.
is finished working.
Well, something's finished working. So yeah, so this what you probably have heard was application from my dashboard. That's something has finished working. Okay, so I have a tool designed to HTML, which I need to try to see if it works. So internally, I'm also using Qwen models, Qwen 3.5, which turned out to be pretty good on MacBooks. So if you are on a low subscription for Anthropic or Codex, but you want to run some AI locally, I recommend Qwen models. Even 4-bit models like 4B is pretty decent for very simple things like CSS changes and or small text generation. It won't code for you, but it's usable. And the 24B model is actually already quite good. Still far for state-of-the-art models, but something that it's worth trying to set up locally using MLX or Olama. Just basically do it like ask Codex or Opus or whatever to download and set up these other models locally, like Qwen 3.5. It downloads them from Hugging Face, so you may need to create an account there, copy a token, but Opus generally tells you what you need to do. You just need to ask it. And yeah, so after I record this video, I'll try to see how it works, or maybe I'll try to do it as I speak, which is challenging, but I'll try. And there were a couple more things I've worked on recently. Like locally, I worked on a tool that will allow me to do what? To see videos. So like I would point AI to a video and then get like not a transcript of the video, because that's easy. And if you didn't know, then it's pretty easy using FFmpeg. But if you want to know the synopsis of the video, like what's happening of the video, there are visual learning models like Qwen 3.5 VL, and you can actually watch videos in a way, and frame by frame tell you like what's happening with this model. So I fine-tuned it a bit. One second. I need to write. I can't type and speak at the same time. Sorry. And it works pretty well. So there is a lot of things I'm doing besides working in parallel. That's that video is going to be weird. And what I was talking about. Okay, so yeah, there's basically a lot of things I'm doing. Meanwhile, there's some projects I'm working on for days that I haven't released yet, like a project that basically maps all of the web shops and products in Poland, because I'm from Poland, and I wanted to have an API that basically can give you any information about any project, so product. So you have some number, or you scan the barcode, and you would know everything about it, like who created it, when, where, blah blah, all the details, and maybe link to a manufacturer. I think the data like this will be the mode for a lot of projects in the future, because writing software is getting easier and easier, but data is, especially quality data, is harder to obtain, because AIs are generating more and more things. So I'm thinking about getting a lot of data while it's free, because I think smart people will start closing access to the data. So like we'll in the future, if I were to predict one thing, I would say that getting data will be harder because like there will be less free websites and more websites that are doing something that have some data will be closed and paid. But we'll see if it works. But that's my prediction, and that there will be more AIs. So if you haven't checked, played with OpenClaw or agents, that's why I created Hanazo, which is like a marketplace for agents, to agents. So like my own agent sells his own services through this page. So if you or like anyone else would have an agent, AI agent that buys things, they can buy the services through through my own site, and I hope it will pick up at some point. We'll see. It's very easy, and so it's built for agents to use. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it will pick up. For now, it's very slowly picking up. I need to get it advertised on Moldbook more. But not yeah. I'm already doing way too many things at the same time. Yeah, what else I wanted to talk about? About the multi-tool after the after the initial sales, after increasing the price to 10x, I sold this one license once, and I didn't sell any other licenses since. Even though I've caved in and created a subscription model for it as well, because I thought that $500 is quite a lot even for companies. So like 200 a year for a plugin that's good quality and helps improve the performance is average, but nobody bought it yet, even though I'm daily advertising on LinkedIn, Reddit, putting links there, and then there is a SEO. Yeah, like it's harder to find clients for more expensive service than it is for inexpensive service. Even finding any clients is hard, as you probably a lot of you know. It's not easy, and you have to do a lot of marketing to land even one client. And yeah, it doesn't get easier if the product is $500 and not like say like $10 or $5. So yeah, my revenue was down as well in the recent days, but yeah, I'm continuing to work, trying new stuff, and we'll see how it goes. And now I hope that I'll just record more of these videos and talk about things I'm doing more. And yeah, I'm looking forward to connect with you guys, because really, in the past days, I see that generally like people are more down and optimistic. Like this huge optimism, AI optimism has passed, and people are getting depressed. But I'm not there yet. But yeah, it looks depressing, and I can see where it's coming from. Like, there's like AI everywhere. Not much more to do. At least like harder to find worthwhile things to do. And yeah, it's hard to feel secure. Like the things are changing rapidly now, and yeah, not sure where it's coming to. And yeah, that doesn't really bring the sense of security, and it affects all of us. Trust me. And yeah, I think we need to be together with it. And I'll be honest, like I'm here, I'm opening up, and yeah, getting out of my comfort zone, just rambling. And I hope that even if we have this singularity, like whatever future holds, if we stick together, like-minded people, people in similar situations, will be fine. Like we can support each other a lot, and we'll get through that. So if any of you has any problems of any kind and just want to talk, I'm really happy to talk with anyone. I like that, and I don't bite, and I'll be honored to talk with anyone. Yeah. And now I finish it because it's already. And if you watched until this, um, I don't know, say write a comment banana, and I'll I'll I don't know, maybe this free report of your site worth like $99. Okay, thanks.